Hello again. Today I'm at Christ Church in Padgate near Warrington, and I'm going to do just another exploring video. I'm going to have a quick look around this churchyard here. Let's have a nosy, as they say. There's according to the sign that's at the other gate, there is some Commonwealth War graves here, and as you see, there's quite a wide church, not very tall but quite wide, and there's some, as you can see, there's some stained glass windows. I'll try and put up some pictures of the inside that are online. But as you can see, there's some quite old stones there, and if you look on this little part of the churchyard, there's some new, besides a magpie that just hopped past, there is some new burials there, I think just for ashes. Well, as I said, this is the old past graveyard. According to some find the grave, there's the earliest one is it dates back from 1839. The church itself was built in the late 1830s. So there's a little plaque towards the here about the church itself on the side of the church. About William Beaumont and Letitia, his wife, which were benefactors of the parish, and he died nice and for. And there's other people of vicars and wardens from that time I mentioned on here. This is quite a well kept plaque. As you can see, there's some I think the tallest grave I can see. This is the old writing on this one. It's from 1858, and there's that's from the Stringer family. And we got one here, a tall one here. It's worn a little bit. This is the Hewitt family. It's quite an impressive little cross on the top. The roses down the side. This is quite nice. As you see, there's Bibby family. A few Bibby families here. It's one there and one here, on this row. And I'll see if I can find some war graves. It's coming up to Royston family, coming up to Remembrance Day. I'm not sure whether I did that before then, but as you see, there's really old graves here that you can see, and it seems well kept. I assume the church look after it. You can see a good shot of the church there, and the little bell. You can see there's a bell there on the little, no tower, but there's like a stone. Little stone wall, I forgot what that's called, but there's a bell that only one's going to go off anytime soon. There's a lot of Bibbies here, Bibby families, and there's a Thomas Litherland, which is it's part of Liverpool, just outside Liverpool. So I don't know what anything to do with the district of that district, Critchley and Parry. This is obviously a Welsh name, so not far from Wales. Lithgow, and there's a lot of names I've seen before in other churchyards. Arison, obviously, that's a very common name, and it's all kept. As I said, the church look after it, and there is a friends group that look after the churchyard as well, and there is some there's an open meadow behind it, if you can see in the distance there. Whereas as you can see, I can't see many. It goes like quite wide. I thought this was only small, but as you can see, it's quite wide when you get round the back of it. I can't see that. They're all quite modest graves. There's no big ones that really stand out. Masquerade, these ones, but they are well. Seem to be well kept. There's not that many worn away. Elijah Monks, that's a great name. And there's also a Taylor there, which I've got Taylors in my family tree myself. And I'll see if there's any more. There's some big ones here by the church entrance itself. I'll go and have a look at them. There's a Knight family. Oh, you can see your own family name here. And there's this. Oh, there's a little one. There's a big one here that's called somebody called Henry Hall. I'll try and research some of these that I've shown you, and maybe get some pictures or some research that'll flash up. Henry Hall and his wife Elizabeth. This is quite unusual. So it's a small obelisk by the church entrance. Yeah. And that's one of the old writing there, John Jackson, 1875. And then there's an old style stone slab there for the Eden family. And then there's another obelisk here. You can see into the church a tiny bit, the entrance of the church there. And then there's a George Jackson of Poulton. Yeah, a rather large monument there, as you can see. Yeah, there's another Bibby. I keep on seeing Bibbies everywhere. And there's a Thorpe one here from. Yeah, this gravestone is, although it says outside the grave, this one's actually earlier than what this. So 1842. I thought it was 1812 then. I thought it was lying to me. It's 1812. So these seem to be one of the oldest graves here. Let's have a look. See, there's more old style writing ones here. Let me see if I can see. That's 1850. That one. And these, I can see by the writing. The old style writing. These are a lot. 1858, and I can't quite see that one. Is the Warburton family. So they've got to do with the bread, but here you go. Pennington. But there is also a little village called Warburton not far from here, and as you can see, it goes off this at the back of the church. There's a long path takes you off into the more of the cemetery. So yeah, I found the war grave here. This is from the Second World War. This is a warrant of. This is a RAF, a warrant officer A.E. Nichol. As I said, lest we forget, he died on 25th of March 1943, and his wife is also buried there. As you can see, there's somebody else there who had an MBE, who's buried there. That's quite a recent one. And it's another. There's some more here, some more war graves here. These ones. This one here, it's slightly different, as you can see, because the rounded one they've got. Been told what this is like a Ministry of Defence one, and that's a Commonwealth War grave there. So they're slightly different, as you can see. So they have different edges, but usually that's because I think it may be because one of the people here was buried after 1949, so after the war. So that's why they would be the slightly different design on the top of the headstone. And let's have a quick look there. So I've done 9 minutes here, so I've only got a minute left to give you a little scan of the back of the churchyard. And the ghost seems to go on, as you can see. There seems to be another section further on there. So what I might do is come back and do a bit bit of research, and maybe come back and do another exploring video and start at the back, so you can see what's there. So there seems to be some fresh flowers here, so maybe there's going to be some burials as well, or some ashes that have been added to existing graves. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little explore of Padgate, of a church in Padgate in Warrington. See you all soon. Bye bye.